Hello everyone, welcome to this analysis of Nifty 50. So Nifty 50 moved half a percentage point up today and did well in terms of breaking barriers, that is 18,000 barrier that we were discussing yesterday, right? And it was amply supported by almost every sector except for pharma and FMCG, which went down. And very IT and auto sector showed good movement towards the end, which actually pulled the Nifty index up from here, right? So it opened with a gap down, scared the investors a bit before getting its act together and moving up. Then spent the day in a range, right, before finally deciding to move up with conviction and ending up at 18,023, which is well above our level of 18,000. Right. Now let's go to an hourly chart and let me show you something very interesting over there. Right. Uh, though the day's movements are, we have all talked about it, but the real thing that actually looking at is a Dow that is forming here, right? If you look closely, this one, I'm doodling it, right? So you can follow along. This one here or here, with wherever you want to draw, this looks like a Dow is forming here, right? And Nifty will end up here. It will end up at 18,200 very soon if this pattern matures, right? I can even show you on this a daily chart, right? Even on a daily chart, this becomes a little more clearer, but I think it was more clearer on a 1 hour chart. This is a Dow forming, right? Nifty has already crossed this point, which was 70,980, right? So that barrier is crossed and it has moved up above this barrier. Now, if you were to ask me if anybody was willing to enter this trade, right? So what would happen is this entry point is already crossed, so you can enter it, right? Your target would be 18,210, right? And your stop loss would be 17,650. Right. This is a Dow forming, and I think this Nifty should give a very good movement from here on. That might be a retest or something, but the way this arm has proceeded, but 18,210 looks very much achievable. And now, if we talk about 18,210 and find out resistance levels after that, so after if it crosses 18,210, there might be some retraction, and but if it crosses that also, you don't see too many resistance points after that. But let's see that on a daily chart. I think it will be more clearer on a daily chart. Right after 18,210, your barriers of 18,100 and 18,100 is already crossed. This is, if you can see, this is the barrier of 18,100. Right, this one. Let me draw it for you. So 18,100 barrier. You know, uh, this will be automatically crossed, right, once Nifty starts moving upwards. And if it on further movement, the barrier would be here somewhere at, so this one is already crossed. 18,212 would be the next barrier. 18,120 was the first one, then would be 18,240. And then if we, sorry, I think extra drawings here, ignore them. And this line also got deleted, so this would be the next barrier, which is at 18,004, around 18,004 391. I think we missed one of the intermediate. This one was 18,220. 18,220 would be the next resistance. So three resistance levels after this, but first it has to reach 18,200 that we were talking about, right? And I feel it should reach, Nifty should reach these points, right? Our target now would be 18,200 if it keeps moving up. Our first target is at 18,000. I think, yeah, this line is extra. We don't need this one. Yeah, so 18,250 is our first target, and then our next target is at, yeah, this one. Our next target is at 18,350, right? But it will take some time to go up there. Right now, what I feel is that these two bullish candles indicate an upward movement, but definitely there is going to be some correction here before this Nifty finally decides to move up. And the next support that we'll have is at this one, at this level, 19,930. Sorry, 17,930 is the next support level in case it decides to come down. Right. So these are our educated educated opinions about how the Nifty is going to behave. The next barrier, I think it is at 18,210. Actually, the target, and the next target would be 18,350, which will be achieved in a few sessions. Which should be achieved in a few sessions, and your stop loss would be at 17,600. But before even it goes to that level, 17,930 would act as a support level, right? Right now there is no other. Here it is. Here there's another resistance level that we can see before it moves to upwards. It starts moving upward, which is at 18,100, right? So currently the Nifty is at 18,220, 21. What is it? 18,023, I guess. But 18,023, and it should move between this one 17,930 and 18,130 in the next session. Right. All right, guys. See you. I think this is all we have from our side today.